Hello, it's Caroline at For the Love of Crochet, and today's episode is very exciting because I have a couple of my very first trolls that I have ever made. I'm rolling with the gnomies. Okay, yes, I have got a couple of gnomes for you. I have a little bit of a yarn haul for you, and I have a happy mail, and I have some acquisitions that you are not going to want to miss. They are that good. And one of them is where I got this pattern of the gnome. Oh, and I have a few tips for you as well. Now, if you watched my Dollar Tree hacks video, you will know that I purchased this gnome. And I said I was going to rip this hat off and use this part. But I just wanted to let you know it was easy to take this off, and you get all this stuffing right. I didn't want to use it yet until I showed you I could take it apart. And then this was at the bottom, which is just a little bag of rocks. But you know what I'm going to do with this? I am going to put a jar in here, and then it's going to be like hidden. I may make my own hat. I may use this for one of the gnomes. I may use this for one of the gnomes that I do make, and there's stuffing in here. So you could totally put this on a gnome. Or any toy, actually. Put a little bell on it, and then you have a nice little hat there. Okay, so that was something, and I thought, oh, I could put a jar inside, and it's be like hidden. So it'd be like a decoration. I could hide my secret candy stash. All right, so there's that. I just wanted to show you what was inside and that I was able to take that hat off fairly easy. The other thing that I got at my Dollar Tree hauls and tricks are these two wooden things. And so this is what I used for my gnomes. I thought that if I painted this could be the feet of the gnome. Same thing with this one. I bought these for tags, but this is the gnome I made. This is the first one. So I used the heart as his feet. And I'll show you the picture of what this is supposed to look like. So there you go. I put some flowers. There's his back. He has some lace. I just need to glue this down better right here. I didn't quite let that go all the way. So here he is, or my little bunny gnome. Now I love the way that this beard is, but with my second gnome, it came out even better. I used a completely different technique. So this came out of my new acquisition book, and I haven't seen anyone with this book. It's hot off the press. And this, if you are going to join our collab of Cassandra and I, we have a collaboration that's going to kick off April 20th, which is amigurumi mod. The hashtag amigurumi mod, where we're going to take a pattern and we're going to modify it in some way, adding some other type of medium or craft, such as sewing, felting. You know who said something? Puffy paint. I never thought to use puffy paint in crochet. And the Spoony Stitcher has a new YouTube channel, I think she has it toward a beginner crocheter, but also her ideas. She's doing very well. She's the one who has an idea. She uses puffy paint in her crochet. So if you're interested in what she does with that, go and check her out. I'll link her down below. But this is hot off the press. And this is going to be part of my giveaway. If you join in on the amigurumi mod, this is the giveaway. And these are the gnomes. Look at this cute one. And you know who was the first one to show this book is the Knotting Hook Robin at the Knotting Hook, I believe is her name. She is the one who did the Wednesday sweater and knocked it out of the park, gave a tutorial on the Wednesday garment. And she also has a ton of YouTube videos for the Minecraft, for a Minecraft squares full of all the characters. Anyway, I got her into amigurumi. I got her hooked on amigurumi, and this is one of the first books she bought. And I saw it on her channel and I was like, oh, I want that. That is going to be my first gnome. So it is this bunny family. You get all three of them. They're all three separate patterns. And so here we have the boy one, the girl one, and the baby one. So it's so cute. Now she goes into depth as a beginning amigurumi. As a beginner, she's looking at all the details and all the things that are in this book and finding it so helpful. This book is so cool, and I believe it is in a family of gnome books where they have like a fall one and a Christmas one. But she was noticing that you can scan it for a video tutorial. So they have a scan for you to look up each of these stitches if you don't know them. The illustrations and the directions on these are fantastic. And I'm going to back this way up. But notice that right here, this gnome is going to be pink. Therefore, the row has a color chart for you. It makes it so simple. And the Knotting Hook does a really good video on this book. And I think she did a far excellent job than I could do. And then when it changes colors, it'll change to the color right here on the box, so you know where, what color you should be using. Like I said, the directions on these are phenomenal. I loved this book. Now, the quality of the paper, the illustrations and everything are beautiful, but it doesn't have that glossy finish. It has like that paper finish, but it is a thick paper. And I went ahead and like licked my finger and see if I left a thumbprint. And it doesn't. It feels like it would do that, but see, I wet my finger and I didn't really leave any smudge. So that is good. It is a good paper. It feels like it's regular paper, but it is a nice quality paper. I loved this book. It's awesome. It's called Crochet Patterns Gnomes Spring Edition. Let's see if they show the other editions. Okay, I'm going to show you a picture of all the things that you get in here. Very cute. Awesome book, lovely illustrations, and great directions. Really great directions. So that is where I got this little pattern, and it is just so cute. I think I did a good job. Now, the colors I used for this is Caron Simply Soft. I used Caron Simply Soft yarn for this purple and the white, and this was just some leftover yarn. And then I used Shepsha's Katona Cotton Leftovers, which is like a 3-weight, which is a little smaller than Caron Simply Soft. But I used the feet, and it makes it stand really well. And it's cool. And I didn't have to crochet the feet. I'm going to see what the feet look like. Okay, so the feet just look like these little things, and you would sew those on. So I didn't want to do that, and I wanted to give my chalkboard tags a try for the feet. I tried to use this one, but it was too big. So it was way bigger than, so I would have to use a bigger yarn to use this as feet. And then of course I'd paint it black. All right, that is the first gnome. The second gnome is my absolute favorite, and I bought this pattern off of Etsy. I will have all the links down below, but it was a spring and you get 2 patterns. One looks like a carrot and one looks like a bunny, or has those bunny looks. Look at this, so cute. For my first gnome, I did this one first and then I did this one. This is my favorite though. The designer behind this, excellent job. I loved it. And the technique to get this striped arm, I am going to use. So instead of changing colors on yarn to give that striped effect, look at that. That is so cool. This isn't color changing. This is a technique used in this pattern that I love and I will be trying to use more often. The only problem I did was I separated the ears just a little too much. So I should have put them a little closer together. He has a crochet nose and this lovely beard is my favorite. I know KS Mom likes to use the felting wool to make that beard, to get that little... I must say that this is my favorite. I loved it. So this is just a loop stitch in a triangle and then you sew it on right up there. It's so cool. And the carrot one is just as cute, but you know me, I had to do the bunny. Okay, now for the pom-pom. I did not use a pom-pom maker. I used... And I bought this a long time ago, knowing I was going to use this as a little pom-pom maker. And this was the perfect one. So this is Yarn Bee For the Moment. Now this is a, just a furry yarn. People actually make pom-poms out of this when it's a fabric. So this is basically a string of that fabric. Therefore, I used it to make a pom-pom. You can't even tell what I did. I just made 4 double crochets in the first. I just chained 3 and made 4 double crochets and voila, it's a cute little pom-pom. So if you ever are in need of a pom-pom, don't want to spend $5, you can get a lot of pom-poms out of this baby, which is just a furry yarn. Like I said, this one's Yarn Bee For the Moment in soft pink, and I think it worked out perfectly. And so look at the feet on this one. I love this detail. Now this one stands perfectly because it has those feet that are way out in front, and it has the nice weight. But I have an idea. I am working on another pattern, a whip. Your next bunny pattern is coming up and it is out of this world. I'm so excited to share it with you. And if you ever wanted to put weight in a toy, it's coming up next in the next video pretty soon this week, in the next few days, and I'm excited to share that with you. So I just love this pattern and I want to make the carrot one. And because I had these gnome patterns, and you know me, I just don't have all the colors, even though I have loads of yarn, I went ahead and made a Hobbii purchase. And you can get all these colors in a pack like this for roughly $20 to $25. I did not buy mine on sale, so that's like regular price. And notice it has all these colors. Now my girl, Craftably Ever After, Cassandra, she uses this Hobbii rainbow cotton. She talks about it all the time. This is her favorite yarn. And she lives in Denmark, so Hobbii is close to her. It's not close for me, but I got it rather quickly. I want to say came 10 days, 2 weeks, 10 days to 2 weeks. And so I got all these colors and I bought this bag so I would have all the colors, but they don't take up a lot of space. So I love that because I'm trying to clean out my yarn stash, but all these colors from Hobbii rainbow cotton. You can buy these in little packs, like I said, like this, roughly $25. So I'm excited. And that was perfect for all these little gnomes that I wanted to make.
I'm rolling with the gnomies.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun making them. Considering I never wanted to make a gnome, I think I picked some really good ones. So both of these patterns are phenomenal. Off the charts phenomenal. I'm so glad that I picked these. Some more stuff that I picked up from Hobbii is if you become a friend with Hobbii on Instagram or Facebook, in the Facebook group, she'll pop on and she'll give you discount codes and going over new yarns or yarns that they are going on sale. And this was one of them, which is this mohair. But this mohair is a Diablo, which is 40% acrylic, 30% mohair, and 30% polyamide. You combine this with another yarn and you will have for a unique yarn, even for a toy like this, which I showed in my last video, the last bunny video. It's so cute. If I were to combine something like this with the yarn that I used for this, which is this one, which is called Baby Rainbow Loops and Threads. This is the pink color. This is what I used to make this. If you combined a mohair like this, if you find this at your local charity shop or, you know, don't know what to do with it, you were gifted something like this, you can combine it to get a nice little effect to give it like a little furry content. It will make for a unique amigurumi. So yeah, I got 6 of these, not for amigurumi. I wanted to make a blouse. I wanted to make a short sleeve shirt. So I'm going to combine this with something to make this, to work those. So I have 6 of these and I got these at a really great price. Now this mohair is pretty good because it has those different acrylic, the polyamide and the mohair together, which makes it more easier to work with. And from what I understand, you don't have to ball this up. You can pull from the middle, which I saw her do on the cast, on the live. So just something to keep in mind if you want a good deal with Hobbii. Check out, join their Facebook group or their Instagram, and then when they do a live, they'll pop on and show you yarns and they'll send you discount codes, and then you can apply it to your cart. Now I have one more acquisition, which is an amigurumi book. A couple of people have gotten this. Shondell at Classy Handmade is where I saw it first, and it is the Hello Amigurumi. Now this book is thick. It's thick and it is larger than any of my other books over there in terms of size. So it is a large one. Now this has all the different designers on here. I believe this designer is very popular. Characters. I believe these are all of them that are on here. Now some of these are more difficult than others, so some of them will be easier and some of them will be advanced crocheters. So keep that in mind. Because you have lots of different, oh, here's some more. Lots of different characters with lots of different things that you can add. And this bear, that is cute. Very lovely pictures. Lovely illustrations. I have not worked anything out of this book. It is fairly new. I've been doing the gnomes. Now, on this channel, I know I haven't, there's a lot of new people here. On this channel, I try and give you lots of tips and tricks and ideas on how to help you with your amigurumi, hacks that you can use for your amigurumi. I have a crochet goals that I'm sticking with, and I hope to encourage you. In fact, I took one of my last bunnies and I wrapped it. I had some fabric from Amazon that was not a very good quality, but they were those square ones. And I've been going to a sewing class learning how to make bags and purses. And so your girl's getting skills on the sewing machine. And so I took one of my bunnies, wrapped it up in fabric along with one of those sponges I always make, and I put I added the rose on top to wrap it up. And it turned out to be such a cute little package as a little thank you gift for my teacher. She was awesome. So that's something, I try and share as much as I can for the love of crochet. And so I want to help you and encourage you and provide you with as much encouragement and inspiration as possible. And so that is what this channel is all about. Now, having this YouTube channel has what I have always wanted when I first started this channel, and that is to be able to talk about crochet and amigurumi and yarn and be inspired by my friends. And that is exactly what I have gotten. I've made really good friends with Cassandra, Craftably Ever After, even though she's like countries away. She's all the way in Denmark, but we chat and we have a good time and we inspire each other all the time. And that is why I even started this channel. And and I've made a new friend through Cassandra as well, and her name is Pamela, and sometimes you'll see her in the comment section, and she is such a fun character. She is so fun. She has joined us in all our collaborations, I believe, and this is the card she sent. And this card helps charity. So she's very good at helping in her community. If you are on her Instagram, she is helping so many people. She provides her amigurumi to charity, and she sent me this postcard of where she's from. And she sent me some goodies. This little lunch bag, and this helps a local artist in England as well. I mean, she just really helps her community and me and Cassandra. She is really spreading her gift of charity, and she sent over some of her favorite yarns and some of the yarns that she has sent to Cassandra, and she wants to see what we can come up with. And she sent this lovely bundle. I'm just so excited, so happy, and so thrilled. And I've just made some incredible friends. This is one of her favorite yarns, and it is Petunia. And now this is in a foreign language, so I couldn't tell you what it is, but there we go. And then here is another one of her favorites. And this is going to make for a beautiful project. And we're going to get together and we're going to make something, because I think Cassandra has this and so does Pamela. So we're going to encourage one another and maybe start a hashtag of some projects that we make from this yarn. And the rest of this yarn is all sock yarn, which I don't have any of. And these colors are just gorgeous. And I can't wait to use them. They're all these multicolored ones. So I'm so anxious to use these. And thank you, Pamela. I mean, you got me all choked up, because part of this channel was making friends and being able to chat about crochet things. And here I am enjoying myself and making good friends. So a couple of collaborations going on, so hit that like and subscribe. I will be sure to encourage you, inspire you in some way. So I shall talk to you again soon. And like I said, that bunny pattern coming up is out of this world. Talk to you soon. Bye.